We bring into our post-game show now the first star of the game. I don't think that's any secret. Nick Halagian, your first hat-trick in Junior A hockey. What you also might not know is your first goal of the night, your 50th point in junior hockey, including your time in Quebec and Ontario as well. Let's go through the night for you, because it was one where we saw some weird goals both ways, but just bounces seemed to go your way tonight.
Yeah, greasy as they come tonight. It wasn't pure goal scorer goals out there. It was all greasy area and the boys battling hard and getting the puck to the net. I had Johnny and Turnbull working hard all night. Our decor was working hard all night there, and just finding me out there. And like you said, bounces were going my way, and it's it's really nice when that happens.
Let's talk about that line, because it was formed tonight. I mean, Turnbull had spent a lot of time with Mullen and Betts. Evans had been out the last 12 games. You'd played a lot with Jeremy Leipzig and missed out tonight. Curtis McCarrick had been with you as well. That line clicked. All three guys got on the score sheet tonight.
Oh yeah, we were just buzzing. We had a great week of practice there. We were buzzing in practice and finding each other out there, bearing it in practice, and translated to the game here. And we were just working off each other. We were confident with each other and pumping each other up, and just turned out to be great there. I want
you to talk us through your three goals, because the first one, I mean, you've had a lot of chances this year, and I think as your time in the power of a king, you've had a lot of chances, and it hops over the stick or it goes between stick and skate. That first one, is that kind of monkey off the back a little bit? How did you feel after that first one? Obviously, a little bit of a scramble in front.
Yeah, the first one was definitely monkey off the back. That was greasy, and I was laughing hard after that one because Johnny fed it in front, and I was just kind of going in there to hit the guy or nudge the guy, and I don't know if he hit it or went off my shin pad or skate or something and went in, and like I said, greasy, and it's just nice to get that one out of the way, and then and get that for.
You don't make it easy for the announcers up here. I took your first one away from you, gave it to Johnny. I took your second one away from you, gave it to Coley. Let's talk about that second one. We heard the big noise in front, but you were immediately pointing to Jake Kohlhauser at the blue line. I thought you were trying to give him credit for the goal there.
Yeah, no, you know what? Ever since he's come here, we've been great buddies, and we get along really well, and he made a great shot there and was able for me got me the tip there. I could tip it. Put it in an area where I could get it, and just give him credit for getting a good shot on net and let me tip that and get the goal there. So
the first one was the monkey off the back. The second one, you think, okay, things are rolling. How much did the focus turn then to getting that third one, and ultimately one you got late in the third period there?
The third one's, it's always in the back of your mind there, but you want to just keep playing there. We try to keep the shots under 24 here, so that's a big part of the team, and want to do that and go out there, play defensive. But we get a bounce out there, get a chance, and it's nice to have that happen. And it was just good. It happened from a defensive play there. And Johnny made a nice pass, Turnbull made a nice pass. Colsey kind of missed that there, and just came to me, the bounce, and put it in, and it's nice to have that.
Let's talk about the game overall. We'd seen it kind of develop Sunday. The Kings did a lot of good things Sunday in Cowichan, and maybe the defensive side of the game just wasn't there, obviously giving up 7. A bit of a weird one on the game winner as well Sunday. You come in here tonight, and as you said, you keep them under 24, finished up with 20 shots on goal. Jeff only has to stop 18 in the victory. Let's just talk, I guess, between drinks here, between the game Sunday and tonight. What did the Kings work on? What was different tonight? What happened off the top? Because the Kings had a great start, and I think that maybe led to a good 60.
Oh, yeah, I definitely think that led to a good 60. And, after the few we lost in a row there, the one after Sunday we competed and we came back hard. And, we played well there, made a couple mistakes and breakdowns, but competed. Kent's been hard on us here for the last couple weeks here. We've been having better practices and coming out and, like I said, competing better. And that just translated to our game tonight. And all the boys were going, and we know we needed this one. We needed to get out of the slump. Deemer was in the building. We wanted to beat him there too. Yeah. That's extra added little incentive. And just managed to get it done tonight and get after it.
That's the one question I wanted to ask you. I mean, you played under Chad only for 3 months. This might be a question better posed to guys like Kamer, or especially guys like McCarrick or Leclerc, played for 2 years. But how much was that extra motivation, seeing a guy that's been in your room? Was it similar to seeing a former player, or was it a little bit different?
It's a little bit different, but, it's kind of the same there too. I think it's a little more fun trying to be an old coach or old assistant coach there. And, we really wanted this one. We wanted it for our team here. We wanted it for Kent, for Brock. and you know, the boys just competed and wanted it, and you could see Deemer over there getting a little rowdy and not loving it. So it was good.
Nick, we appreciate you coming up. Congratulations on the 3-goal night. I think you had an assist there as well.
Thank you.
You had the 3 goals, the 2 stints in the penalty box to say hi to the off-ice officials, and you had the 1 assist there.
Oh, yeah.
And a first start. Congratulations. Thanks for
Thank
coming doing this. Been a long time between drinks for Kings assistant coach Brock Sawyer and I to talk about a victory up here. Let's start with the guy that you brought up, Nick Halagian. He's a guy that generates and uses his speed, and he throws opposition off their game with the way that he plays it, and it's great to see him get rewarded tonight.
No, definitely. I mean, Nicky's a guy who brings it for us every night, whether it's banging the body or, owning the walls down, in the D zone or winning his battles in the trenches. I mean, it's definitely nice to see him be rewarded tonight with with a hat trick there. And I mean, hey, he earned it. I mean, he goes to the greasy areas to score. I mean, I think all 3 of them came right in below the hash marks, which is. He goes there and pays the price to score his goal, so it's nice to see him get 3.
You get a chance to add Johnny Evans back into the lineup, and I mean, anytime a guy has been out, I mean, Johnny was only out 12 games, and we had Austin Kamer miss a couple of months, Stephen Hiff miss a couple of months last season, but anytime you get a guy back from a long-term injury, and certainly if he's projected to be a top 6 guy, it's almost like adding a new player via trade.
No, definitely. I mean, Johnny, obviously a little freak accident there in practice and missed a good portion of time for us. So, to get a guy who's so offensively gifted like that he is back in our lineup, I mean, it definitely helps. You can see on the power play how he just creates stuff with his vision and his puck moving ability. And I mean, even tonight, just coming back to the house, and I think watching, he learned a bit too. Obviously you're sitting out, it's tough, but you can learn from other players and tendencies of other teams, and doing things the right way. And I thought tonight, not just Johnny, but all the guys did things the right way. I mean, we were picking up on the back check, we were pressuring the puck really nicely, and we were really limiting their chances for. So, I mean, anytime you can hold a team to under 24 shots against, it's definitely a good night.
I wanted to ask about that, and specifically defensively, pretty quiet night for Jeff Smith in net, stopped 18 of 20 for his 9th victory on the season. What was the big change? Because the Kings have been consistently not only being outshot, but giving up that 35-plus a night. What was the big change you saw out there from the 6 this evening?
I thought we definitely limited our turnovers. I mean, we managed the puck a lot better. We were dumping with a purpose and winning puck battles, retrieving our dumps. So I thought our D did a great job of moving D to D or even with a bump back and moving the puck up to the forwards quickly and efficiently and getting them moving their feet to get back. I mean, Chris Bertopoulos could add 3 goals himself tonight by moving his feet. So we did a better job of that. And in our D zone, we were really aware of where their guys were. We weren't really scrambling around trying to block shots or running around trying to chase guys who had the puck. I mean, we would just neutralize and win puck battles, and then away we went.
Still with the defense, Jack Long. He's the youngest guy on the Kings roster this year, but to his credit, stood up, took no prisoners there, and took exception, obviously, to a hit, and gets his first junior A fight out of the way.
No, I mean, he's a gamer. I mean, he brings it every night. He likes to hit, and he finishes every hit hard. I mean, he's got good instincts offensively and moves the puck well. And I think tonight, I mean, that guy was whoever, I think it was 18 that he stood up
Tilsley,
to.
I believe it was.
Yeah, I mean, he was running around a bit. Obviously, took an exception to Jeff Smith there in the second period, running him a little late with his, going to the net looking for a puck that was covered. So I think, a couple of the boys had enough of him, and Jack just stood up after a questionable hit and took matters into his own hands. So, nice to see.
What does this do for confidence for a team? Because, I mean, we talked ad nauseum, and I actually tried to make a conscious point. I didn't bring up the 6-game skid with Kent. We didn't bring it up too much after the pregame show, trying to set the scene a little bit. It's now in the past. What does that do? I mean, you're a former player. What does that do for a psyche of a team to go through some tough times? And, yes, it's just one game, but to come out on the other side of it.
It's definitely nice to get back in the win column. I mean, there's no doubt it's a little bit of a weight off your shoulders. I mean, obviously, I think we proved to ourselves that if we play the right way for 60 minutes, we can dominate a game, and we can come out on the favorable end. So, I mean, give credit to our guys. They battled hard last Sunday in Cowichan, and unlucky in there, didn't get some bounces that we needed, and. But a great week of practice. Guys were dialed up and ready to compete tonight, and just moving the puck and everything. Every aspect of our game was on point tonight. I thought you clean up I mean, a power play goal against, I'm sure that's one Smitty'd like to have back, and then obviously the door coming into play. So, that stuff happens in hockey, and you could see we didn't really waver in our ability there. We just put our head down, got right back to work, and scored 2 quick ones to go back up 4-2. So, hats off to our guys. They came ready, dialed in for 60 minutes, and they got a job done.
Appreciate you coming up here and doing this. Thank you for bringing Nick up as well. Congratulations on the victory, and maybe a little bit of bragging rights across from Chad Van Diemen there heading into November 22nd.
Yeah, so. No, definitely. Good to see him. I mean, he's obviously got some turnover there, but no, he's got a pretty good team that competes. So, nice to see him again. But also just like to extend a well wishes to Terry Dyer, our equipment guy, who's battling some illness right now. So I know he's listening right now on the radio. So Terry, the boys just wanted me to pass along that they were getting after it tonight for you. So we miss you, and get well soon.